I just had a thought. And I don't know if I want to go check it or not. But I think I do. Which might mean we have to go all the way around again. Excuse me, pardon me. Actually, fair point. Can I just...
It's locked.
Yeah, no, it's locked. Shit! I have to go the long way every single fucking time. God, I am intimately familiar with this castle now. It's surprisingly, for a chateau, really tiny. Alright, I had a thought. Can I see any of the other any other holes here that I can look through? No. No, I cannot. It's just you. Oh, well, now hold on a second. We've got blue. You know what? We've got blue, red, and green in a slight pattern here. Maybe that correlates to what we saw on the floor as well. It could. Let's find out. Nope. Look, back to the library. We go yet again, illegally trespassing. At least it gives me enough time to go around, the game knows. There we go. Alright. All the puzzles. We do all the puzzles in a single line. God, I have probably, with my outfit, cleaned this vent so well. I am just a dust rag or a Swiffer through a nice opening there. Down we go. Okay. I'm also curious what that... Oh, you know what? The button probably opens or closes something. Closes some... Wow, we're getting lucky. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say opens and closes the gate if you got in, like if you were trapped. But then again, the elevator, maybe it calls that down. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, fuck. Boop. You. And you! Excellent, we're through. Alright. We'll get this eventually. Oh yeah, and there's the sawed bit. Oh, I wonder if we had found this and not been at the right time, Jacques wouldn't be here. Also, Knight in Shining Armor, I just saw it. Can look at this. Oh. What? I got a spike. Wasn't expecting to find a spike. Can I use it to dislodge something? Maybe.
It's locked.
Well. Let's go this. This. There. Did that wrong. this wrong. Alright, exit. Exit. We screwed it up. Reset the puzzle. Ooh, these have symbols that are not correlating to anything that we know, so never mind. Alright. Okay, that's that. I'm trying to remember. This goes here. Okay. Almost pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. We're in. Climb up the stairs. Into here. Can I go up? Just circle around. Alright. So. Blue was here. Red was here, and then green was here.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
But something needs to fit there as well. We're missing something else. We're missing a fourth piece. Is that what we're missing? And then that gets us in there. No, we're missing a fourth piece. But I don't know where that would be. Oops, nope, wrong. Press button. Fiddly fucking staircase. And that's a dead end here. Dead end to here as well. Can I... I'm just gonna say stab something. Stab, stab, stab. Okay, well we have a... I want to say ice pick now, but that's not what this is. We have a thing to poke and prod. But was there something we needed to poke and prod? I don't believe there was. Poking and prodding. There wasn't anything outside, was there? I don't think there was anything outside. I think it... Let's see, what time is it? Now, she's back in her room. You're not there. You're also gone. I legitimately don't know. I'm really thinking now, what is there that I can stab other than myself right now in the head to make me think better? There isn't anything. Oh no, I'm slightly stumped. Maybe I haven't... Maybe that's the case. Maybe I haven't found the interactable yet. Maybe that's what's wrong. Because I remember in the last, the last game, there was a super hidden thing that cracked the whole puzzle right open at the end of the game. But I don't know what it would be for this. We should call our friend. 1 5 2 3 5 5 5, fake number. 4 3 5 7.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So what's the latest?
I think whatever's going on around here must have something to do with the castle's history and the tower that Ezra Wickford imported from France.
What do you mean?
It's just a hunch. I'll know more once I find my way into the tower. What's going on with you?
The usual. Just buried in books over here.
Well, I have found my way into the tower, which concerns me that the game hasn't acknowledged that, but okay. Used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette. How do you think Professor Hodgkins ended up with Marie Antoinette's secret medallion? Do you think hope to those who search means? What do you think diamond of mystery in the journal means? Put your thinking cap on. I need a hint. Well,
What do you think hope to those who search means?
Well, it's pretty cryptic. But it sounds like whoever left the message wanted to encourage the curious. Like you, Nancy.
how do you think Professor Hodgkins...
What do you think diamond of misery in my journal means?
Marie Antoinette's about the only person I ever heard of who could be made miserable by a diamond. She wouldn't actually be able to hide it in the pages of her journal. But maybe she wrote about it. Or maybe the journal tells where it is.
Apparently this castle... Well, okay, maybe then we just need to go back to the journal and reread it more. But then again, no, we did, because that's the honor, courage, loyalty thing. We're missing something.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think you'd better ask Bess and George. My brain is still recovering from midterms.
Fair point.
Bye, Ned.
Keep me posted.
Of course, they're gonna go back and say, oh, I thought you were the senior detective. 1, 5, 2, 3, the bitches. You know Beth is sleeping with the other... No, I can't even say that. Oh, I fucking pressed the wrong button trying to make a joke. I was gonna say, Beth sleeping with the other person's boyfriend. I discovered that mystery all on my own there. How about that being sassy? 8, 3. Oh.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought. Until I talked to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high?
Wasn't that high?
Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
That's right, because this is technically the one after in chronological order. Oh, that's funny. And that the scene structure sure is French. Wicked wrote Dexter a farewell poem. This is so weird. I found the blue medallion from Jacques' locker in Hodgkins' room, but he says her medallion was a greenstone from Ezra's secret garden. Never got what Dexter's boyhood lucky charm was. Went back to check on Jock's locker and I found a thing. Pamphlet on diamonds. Letter from Branson. Help, I'm a little stuck.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
Translation, secret decoder.
Hello? What are you waiting for?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
I'm clearly missing where the text decoding thing is. Clearly. So you know what? I'm gonna set the alarm to 3. Let's go into that lady's room. And maybe I missed it. Because clearly there's something super obvious that I'm missing. So here's the journal. Red one, which, well, travels. This I can't even read, and I can't do anything with that anyway. Seriously, I don't know where a decoded thing is.
Something's missing here.
I know.
Testing.
No,
Can
okay.
anyone hear me? Hotch kiss to Earth. Come in, Earth.
Nah, it's just gonna
Oh, okay. I think
do
we're
anything about
rolling.
that? No, that's gonna have to play again.
Now.
Okay, I was fucking right. There was a little tiny thing that I didn't find that completely breaks this entire thing wide open, and I missed it. The tiniest little detail. Also, I'm a vampire, apparently, because I can't see my own reflection in that mirror. But that's not the point. It's here.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now.
It's-
Let's see. Purple rose, whole diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
All right. There we go. Also, I didn't need to have it all written down, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That little... Was that there before or after the translated journal? That's a good question. But with that... we're gonna call the elevator to the 3rd floor. Have fun with that. Oh boy. We're gonna make the final push. Because with this, we will have the end of the game in our hands. Have you figured out who indeed is the culprit behind the villainy? If you hadn't guessed already, I'd say you're a little thick. Because they've been kind of obvious about it. Of course, then again, I might have the hindsight of knowing who the actual culprit is. Oh, fuck. To help me understand who the hell tried to kill me multiple times. Actually, fair point. Let me see. Ah, yeah, because the elevator is now up even further. Down we go. Okay. Oh, you little bitch. Are you telling me I did it perfectly without... Okay. I didn't want to accidentally... Okay, I didn't want to accidentally crush myself there. Well, that answers the question of what the fucking button does. Actually, it would have been kind of funny... Oh, wait, nope. If I had stayed there and I got crushed by the elevator. That actually, I don't think I remember happening the last time I played this, so that would have been a new experience for me. Back up. Press the button. You'd think after this thing going off so many times, the guy would come to see. It's like, huh, that's the 3rd time literally in the hour. It's been turned off. Probably a mistake. So dusty. I probably look horrible. I've just been sleeping in the dust without cleaning my clothes off. Now I'm just trying to picture Nancy talking to everybody with just dust bunnies on her clothes and everything, and they're like, what have you been up to? 'Cause, 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 But no, seriously, have you figured out who the culprit is yet? Because literally we're gonna find out in mere moments. That goes there, that goes there. Beautiful. Who resets that every single time? I don't know. Because it doesn't reset when I go over it. Up the stairs. There we go. Okay. Well, for starters, Purple Rose.
I need something to pry these tiles off.
Luckily we found. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Found the key.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts. Looks like a keyhole of
Alright.
some sorts.
Need to have these in the proper way. Blue, red, green.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Looks like a keyhole of
I
some
have
sorts.
the key. That's not how it goes.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts. Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Oh, What am I missing? Okay, so I went through the wiki thing that I've been using here to glance back and forth of. And it told me where they should go and all of that. But there was no reason for it. There was nothing telling me, hey, this one is honor, courage, loyalty, blue, green. Either that or like the skim that I did through it, I missed something. But I don't know. Trial and error? Maybe? Maybe trial and error would have gotten it for me? Shit, that's a big diamond.
Woo! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah?
It belongs
Well,
in a
I
museum.
belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
Oh, God!
Eyes!
Don't worry.
Pocket
My
sanded me!
spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
Alright, well, here's the grand villainy.
So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know. Just trying to keep you on your toes, Nancy. Didn't want you to get soft on your vacation.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you heard? It's a material world, sister, and I am a material girl. Photojournalism pays peanuts, you know, and who wants to work for a living anyway? I was made for a tropical climate, lounge chairs, and cabana boys.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops, guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
Oh god, she's getting away!
Gotta stop her.
If only there was a way to put her in a prison! Oh wait, there is.
Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Dad,
Yay!
to think I almost became
Too bad we
friends
didn't
with a
accidentally murder her
diamond
this
thief.
time.
Everyone at
Another
Redwood Castle
culprit.
is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic.
Aw.
I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yay, we solved it! Kinda, sorta. Well, we did solve it. Well, yes, did you see it coming? The journalist that was clearly going to trap me outside, or, you know, put me in the direction of being being killed. I'll be very honest. Towards the end of this game, I was actually, I'm not actually feeling it. I guess we can finish with the review here. I think this is one of the few games I have to admit that nostalgia rosy tint glasses made me remember it fonder. That, or maybe because I am doing this as a series and like trying to be funny while also trying to figure it out, and then also like putting all the pieces together while trying to remember what I did previously and everything not really working out. I don't know, it didn't mesh well. This one didn't mesh well for me. I think because I knew the grand solution to the game, that I wasn't in the mystery. I was really just going by the numbers, and to me the numbers weren't adding up. So maybe that's why I wasn't quite enjoying this game as much as I could have been. I don't know, your mileage may vary, with that said, though I think comparing this to Haunted Mansion, I do prefer Haunted Mansion better, because, I mean, even though I knew the solution to that, and technically the outcome, I was enjoying myself more with that game, so maybe it is the game that's not as good? I'll have to sit on it. I'll have to sit on it and figure it out. But, with that said, that has been Nancy Drew and the Treasure in the Royal Tower. Hopefully you enjoyed the series. Hopefully the one guy or gal or person who asked, hey, can you do another Nancy Drew game, is happy. Hopefully, calling you specifically out. And if you didn't watch the entire series, fuck you. You're never gonna see this at all because you didn't watch the series, but still, fuck you. I paid money for this. But that be jokes aside, I would be interesting. We have done 2 Nancy Drew games, both from my past. What if we played a Nancy Drew game that I never touched before? That could be an interesting thing. So, in the comments, write down, hey, yeah, play the next game blind. That'd be great, because that would maybe give me a little bit more of an insight as to whether or not this one in particular was a good or bad game, because I only got 2 to go off of. So, yeah. Until then, though, thank you very much for watching the series. If you liked it, please subscribe, and you'll be notified if there is ever another Nancy Drew game in the future. Until then, though, have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye!